Dude, I'm gonna be the first pit. I'm gonna be the first pit. I gotta beat this guy. Oh, I made up time! Oh my gosh! Okay, this is footage of an ice boat racing competition I did the other day because I kind of ran out of speedrunning footage. That'll tie in later. This commentary is gonna be about why I'm back on the lifesteal SMP because I'm back on the lifesteal SMP. It sounds weird. I didn't have anything planned for this. What do I talk about? Oh my gosh, wait. It's like, okay, I suppose the best place to start is like, I guess why I left in the first place. So I joined lifesteal SMP, right? I played for 2 years or something, and then I was like, I'm out. I don't feel like I can make content. And there was a couple main things of why I left. I made like a video about it, but I've unlisted that now because like I'm back on the SMP, so like I don't know. I unlisted it. So yeah, anyways. Oh my gosh. Dude, I haven't made a commentary in so long. Reason number one, I felt like it was just getting very repetitive. Like it was just fighting and betraying over and over. Number two was I didn't really have any video ideas, and I was just like, I don't know, I just wasn't playing. That was one of the biggest things for me. I was like, okay, well, if I'm not playing, I should probably just leave because I don't think it's fair to everybody else. And then reason number three, which I don't think I've really ever talked about, but it was this idea of like ending something. And like around this time, Technoblade died, right? And I got really obsessed with this idea of ending, leaving a legacy, like stopping something. I felt like there should be an end to something and it shouldn't be a slow fizzle out. And I think pretty much all of that was from like seeing Technoblade, like the legacy that he left, you know? And so I really got in this headspace of like ending things. And I thought about it more and I was like, okay, I feel like the lifesteal SMP is ending. And I want to leave my mark and end on a high note. I want to like leave my mark, you know? And so I was gone for pretty much 2 years. I'm looking at my channel right now. The last lifesteal SMP video I had was September 3rd, 2022. That's insane. Like after that video, I tried to play a little bit and I did try to record, but that's like really when I just like felt like I should leave the SMP, and so I left. Fast forward a couple months, the new season starts, and oh my gosh, dude, I got so much FOMO, like seeing all of my friends starting up on this SMP, hanging out, having fun, and I'm like, it's all right. I just gotta get past this. It's probably good that I'm not on the SMP. And I made a lot of cool videos, right? I made the melon stuff, I did the armor trim stuff, I did a lot of single player things, a lot of videos that I'm proud of, and I started doing a lot on this channel too. Commentaries. And then fast forward to, I don't even know, like a year later, 2 years, whenever, like a couple of months ago, when I start making a couple more videos with the lifesteal SMP people, like Jumper and Durap and Pentar, made a couple videos with them, and it was just like really fun to hang out. I mean, they're my friends, right? But it really kicked into high gear when I went to VidCon and hung out with all of the lifesteal people. I remember there was a moment when my old roommate Jaren asked me, he was like, so are you going to the lifesteal dinner? And I was like, I didn't get invited, so I don't want to like force my way in. And he's like, oh my gosh, you should totally come. They would love to have you. And I was like, okay, yeah, sure, like that would be great. Like I would love to go. And so I ended up going to the lifestyle dinner, and it was so fun. Like just the whole VidCon experience, hanging out with them, like that was really great. But I was still not like, I'm gonna join the lifesteal SMP. I knew the new season was coming up, right? But I wasn't even remotely in the headspace of, oh, I should ask them if I can join again. But then the new season starts up and I start watching pretty much everybody's stream because I feel like I've been hanging out with them a lot more. I did a cameo on the previous season that was a lot of fun. So I would pop into a lot of people's streams. I would chat in a couple of them. And I felt like I was up to date on my lifesteal lore, which was totally different than last season. And I was pretty invested. But the nail on the coffin, the thing that like actually started making me like seriously consider like, hey, maybe I should ask to join the lifesteal SMP again, is when I got invited to the freaking Discord server, bro. It's history has repeated itself. So if you don't know, the original reason, the original way I joined the lifesteal SMP, Parrot was like, yo, here's a Discord invite if you want to do a video with me and Spoke, and I just met them for the first time, and he's like, it's a 100-player event with Spoke subscribers, it'll be like a challenge thing, it'll be cool. And I was like, oh, sure, yeah, I'll join. And he gives me the Discord to the lifesteal SMP. His master plan was to get me on the server, and I was like, oh, this is like, why am I in this server? This is like the SMP. And a lot of people are like, oh, you're like joining the SMP. I'm like, no, I'm just here to do this one video with Parrot and Spoke. And so a couple of weeks ago, no, it was probably only like a week ago, Parrot out of the blue sends me the lifesteal Discord invite again and says, Spoke is about to hit 1 million subscribers. join up now. And I didn't even process that it was like the actual Discord. I was like, oh my gosh, I want to hang out with Spoke. So I joined and we hung out in call as Spoke hit 1 million subscribers. And then I was like, wait, is this the Lifesteal SMP Discord? And they're like, yeah, this is the Discord. I'm like, oh. And this is where things really started changing, because I just hung out for like an hour, 2 hours. And then just like it was just so wholesome. People were like, you should stay in the Discord. We can have movie nights. Like, you wanna stay for this movie night right here? And then like later, people are like, I remember Zam specifically was like, I would be okay if Rap got full access to the Discord. I'd be okay if he got whitelisted on the server and like joined again. And everybody started saying things like that. It made me feel really good and realize what kind of friends they are. And right there, when they were like, I'd be okay if you joined the server right now, I was so tempted to just say, screw it. Yeah, why not? I'll join up right now. But I didn't that night, and I thought about it a lot, because it's like a big commitment, or at least like in my head, it's like, oh my gosh, like this is probably gonna like change. Like if I joined again, that would change the trajectory of like, it's just this such daunting thing. I was like, I don't know if I could actually do that, because I don't want to join the SMP again, be like, I'm a full member, and then later be like, you know what, I'm kind of sick of this again, I'm gonna leave. Like that would just be the absolute worst. And I think my opinions on it have changed a little bit in the fact that like, it's okay to have periods of inactivity. I mean, I haven't talked to the Lifesteal SMP members about this, but I imagine that if there's a period where I'm like struggling for content and not able to make videos, like it's fine to like not like be pumping out videos, and like it's more of just a friend group. Again, assumptions. I should really talk to people about this. But then I started thinking, well, I kind of have had this idea to do on the Lifesteal SMP, or not on the SMP specifically, but just a server for a while. Then I was like, oh wait, if I joined, I could just do that immediately. And then I started seeing everybody on Lifesteal play, and it was incredible to see, because for most of the SMP's history, I would say there's been like a lack of uploads, a lack of content. Maybe like when it started, like in season 2, it was like pretty good. But for so much of the SMP, it felt like people were uploading once every 6 months, once every year. There wasn't a ton of streams going on. And then this season, it seems so different. Like everybody seemed locked in and together as a community. They were all in it to like grow the SMP. People are getting out of high school, so they are dedicating more time to it, and just overall like more invested in content creation. Like it wasn't sort of like, I'm kind of in, it's more like, yeah, this is what I'm doing. And that was super motivating and cool to see. Like I started watching everybody's POVs. There were so many streams going on, and I was like, wow, this is like really something special going on here. And I couldn't really stop thinking about it. And that was like one of the things that pushed me over. I'm like, okay, I can't stop thinking about the idea of doing this. And then I thought about the idea of regrets, and I'm like, would I regret not joining right now? Yes, absolutely. I would regret this. And I was really nervous doing it, and I wasn't sure, like I wasn't even sure what to say. Like how do you say like, can I join back on? Like it was so weird. But I sent Minute a DM and got on a call with him. And I just started freaking out. Like for pretty much that entire day, I was like, what am I doing? What am I doing? This is happening. This is real. Like what is life? What am I like? This is huge. And so I joined, honestly, pretty spontaneously. But you know what? I think I made a little voice recording like right before I joined, when I was like, you know what? Life is about change and doing different things. And you know what? I'm just gonna freaking send it, and I'm just gonna roll with the punches. I'm just gonna be in a place with friends and do things and make content. And yeah, so I hope that kind of explains it. I don't know, this feels like such a big thing, and I have some videos coming out. I'm not sure if I should post this commentary like as I post my first video, like I'm editing that right now, or what's going on. I don't know, man. My mind's been kind of going a million miles an hour for a while, but I'm on a team on Lifesteal now. We've done some projects. I have footage that I'm excited about and ideas to do that I'm excited about. So yeah, that's pretty much it. This event was super fun though. And I actually ended up in 2nd place overall, which felt really cool. Anyways, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. And any of the Lifesteal people watching, thank you. I love you guys. You're such great friends. I'm excited to be back.